everybody. Thank you for coming to dance with me today. I'm Laura, and today we're going to be working on our internal metronome with an actual metronome. My patrons for helping to make this possible. If you want to help them make videos like this be free for everyone in the world, the link's in the description. So I like to watch a lot of vlogs by musicians because they're good at music and I want to be good at music too. This is an internal metronome drill that I got from this drummer named Nick, drum.dog. Nick at drum.dog. Nick at drum.dog. Drum.dog. Link in the description. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to start with the metronome clicking every beat. About 160 because it's easy to divide. Then we're gonna do every other beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I know what you're thinking. You're like, Laura, if you look at swing drummer vlogs, they always do the 2 and the 4 when they're doing every other beat. What are you doing, you Lindy Hopper? Let me explain. After that, we're gonna do 1 every 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1 click every 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so I wasn't sure where we should put the clicks, if we wanted it just on the 2, if we wanted it just on the 8. I figured if we just highlighted the 1, it would be easier. When you do this on your own, feel free to pick any beat you want, but if the clicks on 1 throw you off, I am so sorry. Now, do you need to do metronome drills in order to be a good Lindy Hopper? Not really. Do I do this all the time? No, I don't. But I think it's fun to push yourself. It's fun to have a goal to go towards, and it's definitely not unhelpful. The better you can get your rhythm and your timing, the better a dancer you're going to be. Plus, it's the pandemic. Sometimes it's just really nice to have something specific to go for if you're not inspired to practice. It's fun, helpful, revealing. Helpful tips. Tip number 1, subdivide. While you're dancing, especially when the beats start getting cut out, think 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to help remind you where those other beats are that the metronome's not spelling out anymore. Tip number 2, keep moving. That bounce is so helpful. It is so hard to just, bam, nail a metronome tick in space with nothing around. Tip number 3, conviction. Attack all of your movement like you like it, like you believe in it. After all, this is practice. This is the best time to mess up. And if you restrain your movement and if you're shy about your movement, you're kind of only cheating yourself. After all, what are we working towards? Dancing. Dancing is the expression of things you feel in the music. You want to be bold with that. Tip number 4, start simple. Do those classic jazz moves like fall off the log, tack Annie, Susie Q. Even just walking around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Those things rely heavily on quarter notes, so they'll really help lock in that time. And obviously, the more complicated you get, the more syncopations you have, the more triplets you use, the more things that you do off the beat, it's going to be hard to mentally remember where that beat is when it's no longer being spelled out. At least that was the case for me. Tip number 5, phrase your dancing. We're not working with the metronome just for the sake of working with the metronome. We are trying to work on dancing. So try to dance to a song in your head and think about what kind of song that is. Is it a 32-bar song? Is it a blues structured song? You want to still build your phrase so you have that beginning, that middle, that ending. Try to make the sound of your movements musical. I'm gonna get started. Wish me luck. For me, I feel like dancing with the metronome helped me think more rhythmically since my rhythm was the only music going on. Another advantage to this drill is your ideas and your transitions have to be really clear. Flaws are very big when they're not covered up by music. Hooray, music. So obviously this is a drill that you could practice forever and it will never not be hard. So here are some clips of me messing up. I hope you had fun. I sure did. If you did, hit like and subscribe. The algorithm loves it when you do that. And then head on over to my Patreon. And of course, you know the best way to get good at all this stuff, the best way to get good at dancing is to dance.